Hoo-wee. Ooh, look, you can see Shamu down in there. He is a one-man wrecking crew. The man of the hour, Dennis.
Hoʻomalu, na Hallelujah, Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to give you a nice big warm aloha and welcome you. On this channel here, we talk about everything aquatics, whether it be koi fish, ponds, fish stores, saltwater aquariums, freshwater aquariums. Your boy's got 2 ponds, which I got Tiki Falls right there in the background, and the above ground predator pond. And I also have 12 aquariums. So welcome to the channel, enjoy. We're jumping into this one. As you can see right behind me, the predator pond, got the sunshade cell right here. The predator pond, look at it. It is completely empty. Let's take a look. Hoo-wee. I bet you guys haven't seen it like this before, right? So I completely drained this thing. Not only that though, check this out. We also drained the bog filter because my boy Dennis is coming over. If you guys aren't familiar with Dennis, you're gonna be real familiar with him on this channel. Let me tell you, we're gonna actually redo this bog filter. In a previous video, I told you guys, right here, this coating, see this coating? It's kind of like epoxy. It sealed this whole bog filter, made it waterproof. This is Cat 5 by Prosecol. It is actually leaching something into the water, and we gotta redo it. So it was killing the feeder fish that I was throwing in here as a experiment to see if the feeder fish would live in the above ground predator pond. This right here is just PVC liner. So there's nothing, I would say, toxic in this material at all. But we found out that this stuff right here, like I said, the Cat 5 by Prosecol, has something leaching in the water that was killing the feeder fish that I was sticking in here. So we are gonna have to redo this whole bog filter. So what I did was, boom, thank you, right there, the Ultra Zero pump by SICCE. This drained the entire above ground predator pond and also drained the bog filter. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these containers of plants and shoot them down and get this thing prepped and ready for Dennis, who's gonna be here at any time now. So I just wanted to prep this whole thing, get him ready to go, because as soon as he gets here, my dude is a one-man wrecking crew. He don't mess around. Let me show you some clips of what he does. He's just doing light work on this, man. I told you guys, my boy is no joke. He is a one-man wrecking crew. So before he gets here, let's go ahead and get it all prepped up so he's ready to go, okay? Let me hit you with some time lapse. All right, my ohana, so as you can see, the bog filter is completely empty. And for those of you that were wondering what it looked like, we just have these 2 PVC pipes that keep the crates elevated. And now that I have this all taken apart, I can kind of go over it with you. All this is sealed, so water isn't gonna leak over the top of this. So the water enters from the bottom, which is about a 1-inch gap, and it continues to go underneath all the crates. It rises up all the gravel, series of gravel, and then comes out the waterfall spillway. As you can see, I have the crates right there. So you guys have a better idea of what it looks like. And as soon as our boy he gets here, we're gonna go ahead and disassemble this big bog filter here that's on the above ground predator pond. This right here is a yellow canna. You can see this thing is completely dead. So I'm going to remove all this dead stuff, which is sad because a yellow canna is extremely hardy. So you already know something was in the water if it was killing, you know, a canna. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, you can see the gravel too is super murky and dirty from it filtering. So you can see, so what we're gonna do is give this a quick rinse. So let me grab the hose and we're gonna shoot this down and clean it all out. I believe it's a jet mode or it is a full mode. One of those 2 modes. So I have a nice high powered jet stream of water. And as you can see at the bottom, all the murky water comes out. And this is what I would probably do once a year to the bog filter, is take each one of these containers out and, you know, kind of trim back the growing plants, prune them, and get them ready for the next season. And I would shoot down the gravel like this. Make sure it's all clean. I'm just gonna remove, like I said, these little leaves and whatnot. As you can see, I did another one over here, which are the irises. I picked off all the pretty much dying leaves, and hopefully by just watering these every day, I can revive them. As you can see, there's new growth right here. So this is showing a lot of promise. So I actually got all of the planter boxes all cleaned up. As you can see, this one actually is doing okay. It still has a lot of dead leaves. This red canna here, actually, a lot of it's dying. I pulled off a lot of the dead stuff already. Look at all the roots that are growing through the bag and the actual crate. So I would basically take all of these out once a year, clean them up, trim off all the old, install it back into the bog filter. I'm gonna try to revive all of these. I rinsed them out. You remember once was my big, beautiful taro? Look at it. You could already tell that looks dead already. They get plenty of sun too, so it's not like they're lacking sun. So we're gonna try to revive all of this. This is super hardy too. So I'll keep you guys posted on these 6 crates. Tiki Falls is doing great. As you can see, don't mind that over there. That's a little demo that I've been doing. Slowly moving rocks out of this area because we are remodeling the pond. You can see the fish down below. I just threw some food in there, so they're super fired up, super healthy. Ooh, look, you can see Shamu down in there. He's getting big already. He's been porking out though. I've been feeding them twice a day, especially in the summer. You want to do that. Super hungry. Get them fat and healthy for the winter because I usually don't feed them at all in the winter. They go months without eating. But yeah, you can see everybody there doing great. Everybody's out. Just thought I'd do a quick little update on Tiki Falls while we're waiting for Mr. Dennis. Oh, Hana, I think somebody's here. Hey, there he is, the man of the hour. Dennis, you shaved your beard, dude. Oh my gosh, I was wondering who's this imposter. He's got, oh man, he's got everything with him right now. He's got about, if you guys know the price of lumber, that's probably about $1,000 worth of lumber there. I hope you have a vision because I have no idea how we're going to reconstruct this beautiful bog filter that you built, man. Now, I wasn't planning on putting this clip in the video, but I figured I'd give you guys a nice little perk. And this is actually Dennis's mechanical mind working. He created this bog filter. There's nothing like it on YouTube. It is his imagination, his talent, everything combined into one. And this is him actually talking about and explaining how this bog filter is going to work. Check it.
I love gardening just as much as I love fish, and so I was recommending building a bog filter for your pond. So we use the garden or your plants to pull out the nutrients out of the water. We're gonna hook it up to the pond. It's gonna sit on that back ledge back there, and it's gonna cantilever off the back end, and then we'll brace it on the back. We're going to drill a hole right here using this bulkhead, and we're gonna plumb up through the bottom. And after we plumb up through the bottom, we're gonna have sponge filters here, and we're going to block it off, block the flow of water off, so all the water has to go underneath this right here. So it'll be just the height of those PVC. All the water will flow underneath.
That's why you have the PVC pipe sitting in there.
That's why I have it. We're gonna basically line this whole thing with milk crates that we're gonna fill full of gravel. All the water will flow underneath the bottom of the milk crates. The water will come up through the gravel, and the plants that we put in this gravel will pull the nutrients out of the water. And
then it comes off of this little area?
It'll come off this little spillway right here. I just bent up a little piece of stainless steel and spill back into the pond.
Hey, isn't my boy Dennis super talented? It's just when he has a vision, I get nervous, anxious, and excited all in one because I know it's something that's going to be really cool, and he tries to explain it to me, and I just don't have the vision. Just don't know what's going on in his mind. That's all I want to know. I hope you guys enjoyed that footage. I felt it was super important, and you know, for you guys that are new to the channel, you guys got a little bonus there, so you guys are kind of caught up on what this bog filter does for the above ground pond. Okay, so let's get back into the footage, and we're gonna go over all of his tools that he has to disassemble and reassemble or recreate a new bog filter. Look at all the saws, all the screws, and what is this right here?
That is fiberglass.
Ooh, fiberglass. So what is your goal today? What are we gonna do on the bog filter?
We're gonna take the bog filter completely apart. And then basically rebuild the whole thing. So all the plywood on the inside is going to be redone, and then we're going to line it with pond armor instead of that Cat 5, because that seemed to not work well.
Yeah, so talking about the Cat 5 by Prosecol, just so you guys know, on previous videos I told you guys, if you're looking to try to seal something, don't get it if you're planning on using it for fish, because it isn't fish safe. We just realized that, and it's probably not plant safe either, because I showed you guys earlier in the video on what the plants look like. But just so you guys know, okay, Dennis had a leftover bucket because he was using it for his house. We didn't go out and buy that bucket. It was like $500 or $600 for that bucket. So he had leftovers, and it was something that we were gonna try out. You know, he did call the Prosecol company, and they didn't say yes, it was safe, and they didn't say no, it was safe. They kind of left a question mark for us. And so what we did was, we rolled the dice, baby. We crapped out, pretty much. So I'm just thankful that Dennis said, hey, we got to come down there and I'm going to rebuild it. And I was like, wait, you are? So that's why he's here. He's got the saws, the equipment, the wood. And I didn't know we were going to totally redo the whole thing. I thought we were going to take it out and just kind of coat it with pond armor. Is that what you said we're going to use? Pond armor?
Yeah, we're going to use some pond armor.
So we're going to use pond armor. If you're not familiar with that, it's like Prosecol, where it would seal wood, but it's fish safe.
Two-part epoxy.
Oh, so it's a two-part epoxy. I've never used it before. I've seen people on YouTube use it, but my boy with the mechanical mind, he knows what he's doing. So I'm following his lead. Like we said in previous videos, if you guys haven't seen, he's Pat Sajak and I'm his Vanna White.
There's a blank side, and then the letter
and then
side,
you have the letter. See?
and then the green side.
Now, before we get into taking this bog filter off of this above ground predator pond, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, Dennis Riesche Heating and Air, aka the Global Warmer. I'll put his information right here, but not only that though, it'll be down in the description below. If you have any type of heating or air condition questions, consultation, installs, he does it all. Give my boy a call. So back to the video. I'm probably in your way, huh? I know, right, Vanna? I like to buy a vowel. Well, I was hoping we can actually salvage a lot of this stuff, but according to Dennis, we have to rebuild this entire bog filter. We got a big task ahead of us, but it's okay, Ohana. This is what you guys wanted. You guys wanted the above ground pond up and running, so that's what we're doing. And with Dennis's busy schedule, man, I'm just so honored he was able to make some time today. So we got a few hours today. We're gonna jam on this project. And just like that, the bog filter is gone. Now, if you guys are wondering how we got it off the plumbing, boom, right there, we had a union put right there so we can quickly unfasten. And as you can see, woo, powered by SICCE, baby. You already know. Don't worry, we're gonna go over this awesome pump that's actually pumping the water to this above ground predator pond. Awesome build. This was all Dennis right here, all Dennis. All right, so Dennis is actually slowly taking everything apart, literally taking this whole thing apart. And as you can see, there's no water damage at the bottom, which is the most important thing. Look at that bottom there. It is dry, so we know that Prosecol Cat 5 is definitely waterproof. It's a great waterproof agent, just not fish safe. Now, I wanted to say something, all right? and I was kind of saving it for you guys because I want you guys to comment down below. So, hey Dennis, just take a look here at the camera. Did you guys like Dennis with the beard or without the beard, okay? Because when he would come here, it was fear the beard. Now it's like, you know, this guy's all like Aqua Velva man, you know, he's all smooth shaved now. I didn't know who he was. I thought it was an imposter that came into my backyard. But anyways, yeah, comment down below. We want to know. I want to know. The people want to know. The Ohana want to know, Dennis. Do we keep the beard or do we lose the beard? Comment. All right, my Ohana, I hate to do this to you guys, but you gotta stay tuned to watch the next episode where we actually complete and finish the bog filter with pond armor and have it back installed on top of the above ground predator pond. You guys don't want to miss it, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that bell, turn it on. It's a notification bell. It's going to notify you when I upload a new video. That's all it is, and it's absolutely free. So we will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you again. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it, and welcome to the Ohana. Other than that, see you on the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana, pay, moku, hawa, ihukia, ela, imana, yakala.